Good morning. Today is Wednesday, November the 27th, the day before Thanksgiving. I wanted to make a quick video and talk about three things. One is a repeat issue. One is about people who don't read my sign, and the other is about an exercise device called the Gyro Ball, or Dynaflex. So, the first thing is Horizon's organic milk. Once again, I want to encourage people to buy Horizon's organic milk with DHA Omega3. Not all their milk has DHA Omega3 in it, but this is the 2% reduced fat milk version. It's not the 1% chocolate milk that I normally have, that I did in my last video, but this is the same brand. It just doesn't have the chocolate in it. So I put Ovaltine into the carton and mix it up to make chocolate milk. This one's empty, by the way. I drank it all. There's a little demonstration of the fact that they have a to-go box, or a to-go container that you can send to school with your kids, so that your children aren't forced to drink the bovine growth hormone, because that is in the milk that they offer at the schools. That's important to remember, parents. On the back here, it discusses, that it's 100%, it talks about how DHA supports, what does that say? Healthy brain development. That's important. It also supports eyes and your heart health. And for additional questions, you can go to their website, which is listed right there on the bottle. On the carton. Anyways, on the third side, on this container, they have, they show you that there's no fish oil, again, and that it's 100% vegetarian. And once again, we have a child. This little boy is looking at you saying, please buy your children organic DHA Omega3 milk. Horizon's organic milk goes great with your breakfast cereal, toast, and banana. So again, think of the children. The children are our future. When you think about buying milk, it may cost a little bit more, but it's worth the investment in the future of our planet. We want children that are smarter, so that they can fix the problems that are being created by the monolithic organization that has been destroying our planet, that JFK spoke about in his last speech. Okay? Organic milk. Secondly, people who don't pay attention to my sign. As you all know, I hold a sign on the side of the road that says, demand peace, ask questions, JFK, William Cooper, and Phil Schneider. All three of those men were assassinated because they came forward and they told you the truth about what's going on. Not only about our planet, but about, on a universal scale, on a galactic scale, what's taking place. I think Carl Sagan was the first one who said that, if there is life in space and we make contact with them while we're still stuck here on our planet, that chances are the life that we make contact with first is going to be the type of life form that would be similar to a shark in the ocean. And as we all know, sharks go out to find anything that's producing a signal that they can hear, because they want to taste it and see if it's tasty, if it's what they want to eat. So we probably didn't do such a great job in taking his recommendation as far as when we should try to get out into space. But it's too late now. According to Phil and William Cooper, we've done it, and we've crossed a line that we can't go back on now. And JFK tried to expose the truth about what's happening, and the Navy with the Project Soulcatcher, and shut down the CIA, because the CIA is working in conjunction with the Navy at this agenda, and a monolithic organization is involved. They aren't the government, but they have people within the government. They have people within the secret intelligence. They have people in the military. They have people in the religions, and they have people even in your local law enforcement. But anyways, let's get back to this. People who don't read my sign. Some gentleman in a car pulled up and tried to hand me this card. I made them drop it in the grass because technically it's illegal to reach into a car and take something from somebody. But here's the card. I just wanted to say thank you. It's for Wellburn Management here in Woodbridge, Virginia, and it's a card for 1 free extra value meal. Now, these people probably assume that I'm some homeless person, which means 2 things right off the bat. 1, they didn't read my sign. 2, they didn't take a good look at me, because if they did, they would recognize that my sign doesn't say homeless on it anywhere. It doesn't say help me. Although I do accept donations and I do need support from the public, that is not my intention when I'm holding the sign. I'm trying to get a message out to people, and I really only want to hear back from people who have woken up, have broken out of their dream walk, and are trying to pay attention to what's going on around them, because they are recognizing and realizing that there's something foul taking place, some foul odor in the air, you might say. Okay, so thanks for the card, guys. Really nice. I'll try to find a homeless person to give it to. I'm a vegetarian, and I typically don't even eat the kind of foods that they offer. So the last thing I wanted to show you is this exercise ball. If you're going to be a peacemaker, or if you're going to be someone who speaks out to create peace or to teach the peace meditation that Billy Myers teaches on his website, www.futureofmankind.co.uk, then you may be holding a sign during the day, and if that's the case, you may want to buy one of these Dynaflex gyro balls. Dynaflex right there. You can look it up online and purchase it online, or you might be able to find it at your local health food store. And there's a website right there, www.dynaflex.com. Alright, they're not that expensive. I think they're anywhere from $30 to $40. This is a smaller size. I have the larger size also, but I had this size so that my daughter could use it also. And then I have the larger size for me primarily, so it fits better on my hand. This one's really small, and it actually wears my hand a little bit. But basically, golfers use this this exercise device because it strengthens their forearm so that they have a good grip when they're golfing on their golf clubs. Personally, I use it because after 25 years of typing on computers and being a computer technician in various government and top secret positions, after having 4 different security clearances and working for various other companies including AT&T for 6 years, and being a drummer for 8 years when I was younger in the Patriots of Northern Virginia, which I don't believe exists any longer, but I had worked my way up to and became a drum major for the Thundering Drums section of the Patriots of Northern Virginia. My photo ended up in the Washington Post as we marched by the judges' stand. My brother was also in there. My sister also. She was a flag carrier. My brother also did thundering drums, and he also became a drum major before me. But anyways, the point is this device strengthens your forearm, and if you use it properly, it can also strengthen these muscles up here on your shoulder area. I don't know what they're called, and it can prevent carpal tunnel. No need for any surgery. Just use this device, and it will literally resolve your carpal tunnel issues. If you're having pain when you type, if you're wearing one of those wrist braces because it's hurting your wrist when you do your job, whatever it is, if it's a repetitive motion with your fingers or your hand, you can get carpal tunnel. This will solve it. No doctor necessary, no surgery necessary. Much cheaper, much healthier. Does take time to get used to. If you already have carpal tunnel and your wrist hurts already, or your tendons hurt, then it may be a little bit painful when you first start off, but as your muscle gets stronger, the pain will go away and you'll be able to do your job, and you'll notice over time, over a few months, that the pain stops. I use it about an hour a day. Basically, here's what you do. You grab hold of the little string here on the top, you grip it firmly in your other hand, you jerk really hard, and then you start spinning this baby. And if you're lucky, which I don't think I am, no, I don't think I caught it. Almost. Nope. I'll have to do it again. Anyways, I'm not sure if I'll get it going in this video, but once it gets going, it starts spinning really fast. It starts to hum, and you can definitely tell that you got it working properly. There's been lots of videos produced about this device. Feel free to watch any of the professional videos. I'm only demonstrating it because this really helps me out to prevent me from feeling pain in my wrist from holding the sign and waving to people regularly. And because I was developing carpal tunnel when I was typing in all those government and top secret positions on the computers. There you go, you can hear it humming. I can get this thing going as fast as I can. That's about it. When my one hand gets tired, I switch hands. Depending on how strong you are, you might be able to hold it and move it just a little bit like this and make it spin really fast the way I'm doing. If it switches directions on you, if that little ball is free floating in there, it can spin around and switch directions. Then you may have to work it a little bit in order to figure out what muscles you're going to have to use to push on it. But I do this until my hand gets tired. I slow it down sometimes and do it for a longer period of time until my muscles get really tired. That builds up your endurance. And then I switch hands. As you can see, I can get it going very slowly and just do this for 15 to 20 minutes. It doesn't have to be going at full speed all the time. My left hand's not as strong as my right hand, so there we go. So I'll do this for 15 or 20 minutes. You can't really do anything else because you have to focus on this. This will strengthen your wrist and give you some exercise at the same time as you're curing your carpal tunnel. And not that I would suggest golf, because it's a pointless and futile waste of time when you could be meditating or working towards teaching other people how to use the meditation exercise, or cleaning up, picking up trash in the area to help to reduce the destruction of nature in the environment in your area, wherever you live, or wherever you choose to stand and hold the sign. And that would be a much more constructive use of your time, donating your time to a shelter so that you can teach people the meditation exercise. I really don't tell people the meditation exercise gives them peace of mind, because it only really does that for people who don't put any effort into it. If they're too lazy to do the exercise correctly, then what will happen is they'll walk away and say, "Oh, I feel really relaxed and refreshed after that." Oh, that's because you probably just took a nap. But in order to do the meditation exercise properly, you do not walk away feeling refreshed. Well, you do, but you also walk away with a new understanding, a new appreciation for what meditation is really all about. And it can lead to a much greater understanding of who you are spiritually, what spiritual energy is, and how important meditation on the light is. And of course, the longer you do the meditation, the more the health benefits kick in, and the more you realize just how important meditation on light with your eyes open really can be. Alright, I'm way out of time. I've gone overboard. I usually stop after 10 minutes. Thank you for watching. Oh, and if I get this out before Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving 2013.